project na. Just because I got connected with Vision Express in 2022 pa. But unfortunately, we didn't really push through with the collection or with the collaboration just because there were so many things going on. I think I wasn't also in the right headspace pa at that time just because daming ang nangyayari. But also Vision Express also was like doing a lot of projects. But I'm happy because even though na-postpone ng ganun katagal yung project, Vision Express was still game to collaborate.
Hindi man umabot ng 9 years. But
You know,
anyway,
9 lives, 9 years.
Can you share with us what's the inspiration behind 9 Lives, the name of the collection?
So, 9 Lives kasi, our tagline is for everybody. So, we wanted to create a collection or pieces that look good on everyone. Because personally, I always get so frustrated when I go eyewear shopping because a lot of the pieces don't look good on me. Kahit gusto ko yung pieces, parang pag tinry ko na, hindi na siya maganda. It's too big or sometimes it's too small, sometimes if it's too weak, it keeps falling. So parang when we were working on the collection na, we were really like even to the smallest details like the logo, the temple, the tiniest details of the eyewear. Talagang kami yung nag-decide kasi when we went to our supplier, lahat talaga ng pwedeng gawin possible. So there was a lot of room to play with. And I'm just so happy that Vision Express was down to kind of do pieces na medyo mas elevated than your usual. But a lot of our pieces din naman kasi are also very wearable. At yun nga, we wanted to make sure that all of the pieces look good.
And unisex.
And unisex.
But why 9 Lives?
Medyo anticlimactic yung name actually. when people ask me why that's the name, hindi naman sila disappoint, but I guess it is what it is. So when I was thinking of a name, I wanted to come up with a name that kind of is parang medyo that plays around with my name as well. So iniisip ko parang okay, nung una pa iniisip ko Lustre, but before I had a brand na Lustrous, and parang sabi ko parang I wanna veer away from that na maybe I'll just think of something else. So iniisip ko okay, NL. Let's think of something na pwedeng NL and 2 words together that sounds good, something that sticks, and something that's like when people hear parang okay, yeah, that sounds really good. So for some reason we just came up with 9 Lives just because 9 is also my lucky number. So yun. So sorry, medyo anticlimactic siya, but yeah, it is what it is.
Paano naging creative process?
Yeah, so it was a lot of parang ang haba nung time that I kind of just sat down with it and tried to think of I guess mas more like details of the brand. Just because it can't just be a name, like it has to have its values, it has to have like the usual like branding and brand guidelines. But I guess just to just to tell you a bit about the collection and how we did it na lang. Finally, itong January 2024, si Nila of Vision Express, parang she messaged me and she said, "Babe, let's book this trip. Pag hindi pa doon natuloy, parang I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, obviously we've tried na for so many times and for some reason it doesn't happen. So pag hindi talaga nag-work, sometimes you take it as a sign or even as an omen na baka it's really not a good idea, So nung January, finally natuloy na. We got to fly out and we saw the supplier and we were able to pick everything. Honestly, nahirapan ako. Just because when you see all of the customizations that you can, and when you realize how much you can play around with, nakakalula siya. Like from the temples to the frames, the lenses, ang daming finishes na pwede. So I could go as adventurous as I wanted with the pieces. So yun, medyo nahirapan kami, but then in the end, we wanted to, we made sure that a lot of the pieces are still wearable. And for this one, parang we wanted it to be parang ito muna yung introduction kasi. So we didn't want to make it as adventurous as we want to, but definitely for the next one, we wanted to know lang din muna kung ano yung age namin ng adventurous and ng wearable. So
How many designs this time?
we have 12. So there's actually 4 designs, but there's 3 colors. There's 3 variations per design.
Did
Nadine,
you
how do
also
you...
have a hand at naming them? Because the one you're wearing is Siri.
Yes. There's actually no, I guess with the names din naman kasi, I just thought of names that kind of look good or nabagay sa pieces.
Okay.
So there's really no deeper meaning. I love how everyone's asking me that kasi I feel like people know me as someone who always thinks of like the parang having meanings behind me. They're not like my tattoos. For this one, parang I just thought of, okay, what sounds good or what, what sticks, what is cool, but also looks good with the eyewear. So, yun, yung mga names that came up.
German.
How do you describe your collection?
My collection for this one, it's paano ba? It's a good combination of wearable and stylish, fashionable. Just because very interesting about the eyewear is that with Vision Express kasi, and you know that Vision Express is a one-stop shop for all your eyewear needs, for all of your eye needs. So if you want to personalize your pieces, you can just go to Vision Express, have the lens changed. If you want your piece or favorite frame, for example, from the collection, if you want it to be, more technical, so you can make it either blue safe or with grade, or even transition if you want. Or if you want it to be more fashionable, you can just switch it to another color, just add tint. So I guess that's the cool thing about working with Vision Express is that there's so many possibilities.
In the future, are you planning to have more bold colors?
Definitely. Yeah. This is just the first collection. This is just the beginning. So it's also a way for us to know what the people want and what everyone would like to wear. And the thing is,
natutunan sa process.
yeah, there's a lot. Actually, I didn't know na meron palang Asian fit, and there's is it European? I'm not sure. But apparently pala kasi the reason why a lot of the eyewear na I would try hindi bagay sa akin because I would usually shop abroad. So hindi talaga siya fit sa akin. Usually it's too big. So at least this time, definitely we want to cater to the Filipinos, and that's what I really want the brand to be. When people think of Nine Lives, parang gusto ko, oh, that's a Filipino brand. So definitely this is for the Filipinos. So that's why the fit is all like, for all of my friends, parang lahat sila sinasabi nila, oh my God, all of the pieces look good on me. I'm like, that's the point. That's what we want.
Pero edge para sa akin.
Yeah, it's still on the edgier side. Even the wearable pieces, if you look at the colors, it's not your usual silver, gold, black. The silver is very different. It's more on the gunmetal side. Meron pa kaming isang variation of this one, which is more parang, paano ba, may beige details, and then the silver is also not silver, parang may tint siya ng korte. So, the colors are still very unique.
Hi, Nadine. I have a question.
Hello.
So, since 9 lives, can you describe 9 lives in 9 words?
9 lives in 9 words. Number 1 would be Filipino. Ang hirap naman nun, 9 lives in 9 words. Number 2, creative. Number 3, hindi siya word, pwede bang for everyone? For everyone. Number 4, hindi din siya word, out of the box. Number 5, ang hirap naman ng 9. Bold. Number 6, did I say unique already? Unique. 7, hindi ko ba nasabi fashionable? Okay. Parang same naman kasi fashionable and stylish. Affordable could be it, yeah. And then 9, what could be 9? Grabe yung Nadine. Sige, I'll go with Nadine na lang. Yeah. Thank you.
Which one's your favorite from
from all of them?
Ang hirap mamili because I wear all of them. Actually, I don't wear other eyewear. I only wear the most frequent piece that I wear would be I think the Lima. So medyo ano siya, parang thin frame na squarish siya. Just because when I go out, I don't always wear tinted eyewear naman kasi sometimes I like to wear frames lang just to kind of number one hide the fact that I'm not wearing makeup, and also two, parang more like technical reasons for reading to safe. I'm always on my laptop, so that's what I need.
Richard, I have a question.
On the spot.
Ayun, kanino mo na lang ba na napatry tong yung 9 lives?
Everyone. my team, all of my friends, sino pa ba? My family even. My parents have tried it. My dad especially, he's tried it. So literally everyone that is in my close circle.
Question ko lang, may grado ba yung mata mo?
Yes, but I don't know what my grade is. Because usually I get it checked. Tapos hindi ko it's been changing, so I'm just not gonna remember. Yeah.
So, in terms of eye health, pasok ka.
Yeah.
How do you take care of
yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm very careful with, or I'm very particular with eye health. Just because, screen time, I try to limit my screen time, but when I do have a lot of deadlines, I'm always doing a lot of desk work. So I do a lot of like on the road work like this, but also a lot of desk work. So hindi mo talaga siya maiwasan, especially with the line of work that I have. I'm always on my phone, communicating with everyone, and also working on my content. So I think I have limit naman on my phone as much as possible. Like social media has like an hour or a 2-hour limit, but obviously sometimes it's not enough. So I guess yun, rest, and also when I'm in Siargao, I make sure that I wear shades kasi the sun is it could really mess up with your eyes as well. And syempre when you're at the beach, yung reflection ng sun sa water is very harmful. And when you're always squinting, the road then sometimes it reflects light, reflects the sun. So yun.
Nadine?
Yes.
Well, sabi mo nga, you've done a lot of things, you achieved so many milestones in 2024. So what is your vision for 2025?
What is my vision for 2025? Definitely more drops for 9 Lives. It's really, right now, I don't even know. I honestly, I want to work on music. I want to work on more films. We have the wine business. We're also launching our plant-based milk. And then we have this. So I honestly don't know, but I guess my vision in 2025 is that all of these brands are moving on its own, and hopefully I get to start working on my music.
Super last.
May tanong, kasi ang dami yung na-mention na business sa Nadine. Ano ba yung mindset mo when it comes to business? Anong parang core philosophy mo?
I mean, definitely a lot of our businesses kasi so we have the restaurant, the plant-based milk, and the wine. The wine kasi really how it happened was parang it was a friend of ours naman who approached us, and my boyfriend and I, we love wine. So parang why not? But a lot of the other ones kasi are really connected with with my values then as well. So we have a plant-based restaurant, and because I'm vegan, so it makes sense. The plant-based milk as well. But even our wine is vegan. So yun, I guess parang that side of my businesses naman, yung mga businesses na yun, it's really more of parang value-driven or purpose-driven businesses. But for 9 Lives kasi, it's really more of, I wanted to have like parang a creative
Outlet?
outlet. That's also like fashion, or even, I could even have products in the future na pang home or something. Basta something like things that I like that I want to put out.
Business lesson, ina-apply mo sa
Business lesson.
main-
I still have yet to learn or to adapt that, pero have a solid team.
Yun
Like, you
yung-
really have to be picky with the team that you work with, or with the people you work with, because they represent your brand. But also, if your team is not fit for with you or for the brand, you have to change. Kasi your brand kasi is a moving train. Like, you can't just stop, because it always has to keep going.
One team for all your businesses.
No, different.
Different
Yeah,
teams
different.
for each
Mahirap
business.
magsama-sama eh.
How hands-on are you?
How last one. How hands-on? Very hands-on. I guess with this event alone, the conceptualization, like the visuals and everything, the campaign, the designs of the eyewear as well, from the performance. Yeah, it really has to. I really have to dip my hands into it, kasi it doesn't feel right with me if I don't, if I don't help out, or if it's not from me. So sobrang talaga ako. I'm very, very hands-on with everything that I do.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.